Hey guys, it's Rush, hope you're all doing well, welcome back to the channel. So in this video today I'm going to show a burnout technique. So if you don't know, this burnout grants you additional plus frames on moves on block. So it specifically involves a move that's normally -4 on block. Burnout will make it 0 now on block. And when you're 0, you can use the move on block, so you're 0, and press a button after it. And what happens is, if the opponent who's in burnout actually does a super in that 0 situation, you can commit to a button after the block, but during the freeze of super you can change the action into something else. You basically cancel, it's called a carrot cancel. You cancel the first startup frame of what you've committed to into something entirely different, and the 0 on block in burnout situation allows you to do that. So for this example I'm going to use reuse stand medium kick. So medium kick is normally -4 on block, but because Ken is now burnt out, you can see it's 0 on block. And the string I'm going to do is, I'm going to do stand medium kick, and then I'm going to do jab. Slot 5 has Ken's level 1 super set, so let me enable that now. And you'll see, on block, he will do the super. So now let's do the jab after the 0 on block situation, and let's see what happens. So you saw my jab come out and the super was granted punish counter against the jab. So let's do the stand medium kick again on block into jab, and let me press parry after the super freeze. See that? What happens is it cancels the startup of the jab into the parry. You're allowed to do this in Street Fighter 6 in this situation, so where the opponent is 0 on block and they commit to a super. You can commit to a button, but you can change what that button is during the startup of that button in that 0 situation into something else. It doesn't have to parry, it can be super, it can be ODDP, it can be anything you want. So this technique will work for all characters. You just need to explore what options you have in terms of creating the 0 on block situation and going for a button, and then knowing the counter option in terms of, if they do a super, what can I counter that super with? So you generally want a attack with invincibility frames, lots of invincibility frames that will beat the counter options. So be careful of moves that have lots of invincible frames done in that situation on block, because the more invincible frames the opponent has, the more chance it will have to beat your response. But at the very lowest level, you just want to do parry. It'll convert the move into a block essentially. You're going to parry. So that's the thing you want to do at the bare minimum. What's good about this technique as well is whilst you're fishing for that situation, if they don't do super, the follow-up move you do after the 0 on block situation, you want that to continue into further pressure whilst they're in burnout. So remember that as well. It's not just about countering super. Your commitment on block after the 0 situation also should set you up in a scenario where you get plus frames, further pressure, keeping them locked in burnout. And that's it for this video guys. Any questions, any queries, give me a shout and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.